Everywhere that I've been, the only thing I see is beautiful people. What's going on, everybody? What's going on? This is Tiffany Parr with your Phoenix Fitness Fanatics magazine. We have our Wellness Wednesday with our special guest, Miss Shannon King. She is the CEO of Lu Meyur Beauty and Wellness. I'm going to go ahead and bring Shannon on into the room. She's going to boogie with me just a little bit. Come on in, Shannon. How you doing, girl?
Hey, Tiffany. How are you?
Good. Yes. Live your life. Yes. It's your life, y'all. Beauty's deep inside. All right, everybody. Thank you so much, Shannon. Welcome, welcome. I am so glad to have you here. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. You're welcome. So I'm going to just tell y'all just a little bit about Shannon. I've got her bio here. So Shannon King, BSN, BHA, and RN, is a critical care specialty nurse. She has worked in the healthcare industry for more than 10 years. Her experience spans from bedside nursing to leadership roles in the hospital administration. Shannon is a member of AWHONN, the National Hemp Association, and the American Holistic Nurses Association. She takes great pride in advocating for her patients, standing beside them during their most vulnerable times. Shannon strives to provide a high standard of holistic care while helping patients achieve balance and overall wellness. Welcome, welcome.
Thank
you so much, Shannon. So Shannon is from Lu Meyur Beauty and Wellness. And I'm going to tell y'all, I got a chance to experience a Lu Meyur experience. And it was awesome. So I am just going to go ahead and get into this. We're going to get to know Shannon a little bit. So Shannon, where did you come up with the name? Because Lu Meyur. I mean, that's elegant, it's beautiful, and I have no idea what it means.
So, Le Meilleur is a French word, and it means the best. And it seemed just very fitting when I decided to go into business, that I wanted to provide the best services, the best care, the best results. And I happen to have been blessed with two great last names, and Meilleur is actually my maiden name, and King being my married name. I felt like King was kind of oversaturated in the market. So Meilleur seemed, like I said, very fitting. And when it comes to branding, why not brand myself?
Yes, I love that. Oh my goodness. So what made you start your own business? I mean, I've known you for a few years now. I mean, wow, that's been many years now, really.
Yeah, it's been a while.
About a decade ourselves with our different friends that we have and our camping that we've done as well. So you've been in nursing. But yeah, what made you really just, get out there and just inspired you to start your own business? I mean, that's a big jump.
Well, it is a big job. And essentially, I had been told for many years by friends and family that they couldn't believe that I was still an employee because they felt that I had a leadership spirit. My leadership in corporate America ran its course, let's just say. So I did serve as a leader for a large healthcare organization. And although I made very good money, I was very unhappy. And so I had to take a look in the mirror and say, what is it that you really want to do? And what is it that's making you unhappy? And so I kind of really just set forth on the journey of soul searching to figure out exactly what it is I wanted to do, what I enjoyed doing. And, as a nurse, I had worked in surgery centers with plastic surgeons, actually, in the operating room doing the, plastic surgeries, tummy tucks, all those kinds of things. And it would always make me so excited, just as excited as the patients, when they are done. And I couldn't wait for them to wake up so that they could see the results. And they're still, of course, uncomfortable and things of that nature, but they'd be immediately excited knowing that the results were going to be, something that they desired. And most of them have been waiting a long time to get those results. So as a nurse, I'm limited with my scope of practice of what I can do. I can't go in and, do a tummy tuck, but there are other things that I can do to help people improve their self-confidence, self-esteem, just make them feel more beautiful in the skin that they're in. And so pre-COVID, I decided to start studying for aesthetic nursing. Did some didactic classes and studies and that sort of thing. COVID hit. Of course, we could not even be prepared for what we were going to have to endure as healthcare providers. I, just came to a point where I got tired of saying I had to strip in the garage and put my clothes in a plastic bag because my laundry room's upstairs, and, tell my kids clear the pathway before I came home because I didn't want anybody to touch me or be anywhere until I got in the shower. So I just was like, this is not it, girl. This is not it. So what are you going to do? I just talked with my husband, and thank God he is such a light and a support for me. And we just decided to do it. It's kind of like having a baby. You're probably never going to really be ready. It's just, it just happened. It was just time. So destiny, fate, circumstance all collided and made it opportune time for me to take that leap of faith.
Wow, that's wonderful. And it's just, it's amazing how, you get to a point in, working for someone, right? Where it's just, when you're unhappy with just getting up out of bed, you don't need.
It didn't matter. It didn't matter how much my check was going to be that week. It was just like, it was making me a miserable person at work and at home.
Yeah. I'm glad you made the change. Definitely.
Yeah, so am I.
So what's your favorite beauty treatment that you like to perform? I honestly enjoyed what I got. I did what is it called again?
The body contouring service.
Yes, I like and the body contouring, y'all. If you're gonna do it, I'm just gonna say real quick, don't think it's gonna be a quick like that fix. It's gonna take some time, and you gotta do what this woman says. You gotta drink the water. You gotta make sure you're not eating fatty foods and going for the sugar and whatnot right after. So if you're gonna get any of these things, really pay attention to what she and her team say about aftercare. So what's your favorite? What's your favorite?
So my favorite thing to do is pedio threads. It is where I place a suture underneath the skin and I lift the fat pads and retract them to the place in which they once were. Most of us, as we age, our fat pads atrophy and they also drop. They separate. So we have all these beautiful fat pads under our skin. And as we age, they start to drop. And then we get these kind of jowls that kind of drop down here as we get a little older, or we'll get some more, the face moving forward and you get these deep creases here. So what I love to do is to go underneath the skin, place a suture, retract them back up, put them back where they are. And again, it's more of an instant gratification type process because by the time you walk out of the spa, you have these luscious cheeks and, very soft, if any, nasolabial folds, which so many people are wanting to get rid of. And you don't need to use, for most people, they don't need to use a lot of filler, if any, in conjunction with that treatment. So pedio threads are just amazing. You can also use it to like lift the eyebrows. We can use it to contour the nose. We can use it to lift the tip of the nose. I mean, there's just so many amazing options with pedio threads that they're just my favorite thing to do.
Oh my goodness. So now tell me about what about the downtime? Is there a lot of pain? Is there any real downtime with it?
There's no social downtime. You can leave and go to work. Okay. But I do recommend you take Motrin around the clock for the first 3 days because it's sore, because I've gone in and, with a catheter and, separated the fascia and actually pulled back the fat, right? So it's sore, it may be tender. Most patients are, feeling 100% better. And they even call me and say, do I have to keep taking this Motrin? And I do like for you guys to take it because I want to reduce swelling. And like I said, there was just trauma, to the skin as a result of it. But as far as like the complete healing is like about a week. The sutures stay in place under the skin for 12 to 18 months. And as they dissolve, this is the amazing part, they leave a trail of collagen. So as those sutures dissolve, you now have bands of collagen in place of that. So, and our collagen production peaks at the age of 22. So any of us that are over 22, we're losing 1% of collagen annually. So we need to replace it with as much as we can to keep that youthful look and glow. So it's such a win-win because even as they dissolve, they create collagen, which will then actually continue to support the fat pads. And so it's amazing procedure, and I love it.
You got me wanting to run over there now. Okay. So what's your favorite procedure that you've received?
Again, the PDO threads, I received those probably about 2 years ago. And they've held on wonderfully. So I don't feel like I need to get them done just yet, but I will as time moves on.
Yeah.
But that and probably body contouring.
Now I know I follow you on IG, and you had said something about a peel that you had done. Tell me a little bit about that peel. What was that?
So I did a chemical peel, and with the chemical peel, basically we're going to take off a couple layers of the skin, the top layers of skin, as we expose ourselves to sun and other areas of pollutants. Our skin gets damaged, right, over time. And so what the peel does is it's a chemical peel. We put a couple of layers of chemical on, and then your skin, the top layers actually start to peel off. It kind of reminds me of when you were kids and you put like Elmer glue on your hand, and then it would like peel off in sheets. Your skin will actually peel off in sheets, and it's important that you not actually peel it because you can damage the new skin underneath. So it can be annoying. So I just used kind of some cuticle scissors and kind of trimmed any excess skin that was kind of hanging out that was annoying me. But yes, after about my peel lasted, the heavy peeling is about 7 days. And then you might have some flaking thereafter for about 3 days. So, and then after you get this glow of brand new, fresh skin, and it's so amazing. Again, it does stimulate collagen and elastin by removing those dead layers of skin. And also the new skin is so much more receptive to like your moisturizers and your serums and things like that because those dead cells have been removed.
Wow. Like, I got to get that too. See? And see, like, I got to get personal here for a second. Okay. We just got to do this. I have like this little blackhead right here, and it's like a pore. And they said, you can't do anything about it. I've been to a couple of different estheticians, and they try to use little different things, but that chemical peel would probably take the layer off to remove
it. It may. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to do that.
We definitely have estheticians that can do an assessment and let you know what options you have available.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to come in and check it out for sure. So now, what's your next personal and business goal?
So my next business goal is I have a 5-year lease with my existing location. And my goal is that at the end of the 5 years that my husband and I will be in a position to actually purchase the next building as opposed to leasing. And so the opportunity to purchase a commercial building and either occupy the whole space ourselves, or ideally to be able to have a space large enough for, excuse me, for us as well as lease out to others would be my next professional goal. So we are very prayerful about that. And my next personal goal is I'm current practitioner. So I should be done with that in 2023. So that's my hope, that I can roll this thing all the way through, straight through, in the midst of being a business owner, a mommy, and still trying to get through as a student.
Now, I have to ask a personal question here for you, because I mean, I know you and I know, the kids, and you got them all
Yes.
involved in so many wonderful things. And how do you balance it all? How do you,
It's tough. If I attribute a lot of it to the success of my marriage and my partnership with my husband. It is not easy. We definitely have to utilize open communication and the willingness to support one another. He has been immensely supportive, and I couldn't do it without him. So also, a lot of self-help, self-improvement books and, seminars and things of that nature to remind myself of how I should be prioritizing life, and that it's okay to prioritize self-care, because that's something that, I preach heavily, but I'm also is eager to throw it by the wayside, because there's so many things to do, and there's a laundry list of things to do this long on every day, so yeah, just remembering to take care of myself first, because if I don't take care of me, then nothing else is going to get done. And then moving forward after that, we just take it one step at a time and know that the world's problems are not going to be solved overnight.
That's right. That's right. So you mentioned like the self help books and things like that. What's one that just really stands out? What's your favorite self help book? And that author?
I just finished Rachel Rogers' "We Should All Be Millionaires," and it was a recommendation from one of my mentors, and it is a game changer for me, as far as it wasn't a whole lot of new information, in which a lot of times you don't get a lot of new information in books. It's stuff that but you just need to hear it again and in this moment in time in your life, and it will hit home for you. And so that's what it was for me with Rachel's book. She talked about balancing being an entrepreneur as well as a mom and a family woman and all the things that I am right now. And so, yeah, she's really she really hit a home run for me with that book.
Awesome. Thank you. Yeah, balance is definitely key. I think when it comes to, being an entrepreneur and a mom, and, I myself tend to kind of put some of the home stuff to the wayside because I'm stuck at the computer and things like that. But you're so right. I mean, that balance is definitely key. And as you said, that communication, it's great that you found someone that, does support your vision and dream as well, because sometimes you do have some of those people out there, especially when you're dealing with women that are trying to be entrepreneurs. You run into some of that pushback.
Yes. I mean, I know that a lot of times it's difficult for men to allow their women to be successful because of their egos or, whatever it is. And I have been fortunate that that's not been the case our entire relationship. And he's continued to support me even, at this time, which is when I have needed it the most.
Yeah. Gosh, this is great. I just love this. So I am going to I'm going to be calling the office. You guys are closed today, right? So I'm going to be calling the office tomorrow.
We're open Tuesday through Saturday.
So Tuesday through Saturday, y'all visit Le Meilleur Beauty and Wellness in Norco, California. They are amazing. And I am going to go ahead and let me get the link here for you guys to reach out to them, contact them. There we go. So to connect with Shannon as well as her team, you can contact them on their website at lemeilleurbeauty.com, or you can also join them on their IG at le_Meilleur beauty, right?
That's correct. That's correct.
So Shannon, do you have any final words that you'd like to give to our audience before we close up today?
Just let all your friends know that we exist. We no longer want to be the best kept secret in Norco. We do want everyone to know that we exist and that we service all women of every color. We have a diverse platform of staff, and we are very well educated on all Fitzpatrick skin scales, and we'd love to see you guys come in. We are rolling out a membership program, so we'll have 3 levels of consumable memberships, and that's going to be starting at the beginning of the month. So basically, with our membership plan, you pay a certain amount, and then you can use that amount every month, or you can roll it over for 2 months and then use it up for 2 months. And after that, you get different levels of percentage off on additional services. So it's an amazing way for those of us that want to put self-care first and also get some decent pricing. So I'd love to see some of your members come in to have a visit and get on board with our membership plans.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Well, everyone, thank you so very much for joining us today. Definitely visit all of our California people out here, our SoCalers out here,
yes,
in the IE. Visit Le Meyur Beauty and Wellness. I'm going to be over there. And you know what? I'm thinking about going ahead and going live for my next procedure. So you guys can see how, the experience is for me.
We love it. We love it. We love it. Yeah.
All right, everyone, have an amazing rest of your day. Happy Wellness Wednesday, and we'll see you next time. Take care.
Bye.